getting close. Right. So, what I was going to do yesterday, we'll do a quick do now, right? So this is the problem. So I don't know if you saw C64 Mark's string, yeah? So I don't know if you saw it. Yeah. So we'll see what he gets up to. Oh. Yeah. Let's just turn the. Right, so this is C64 Mark trying. Yeah, it crashes. Now, the thing he was having was. He said the fire button didn't work. Right? So he says the fire button doesn't work.
Return for fire. What about fire button?
He's saying there's no fire button. Now, I know the fire button works on the joystick. So, right, so let's just try and sort that out, yeah? So let's just, apart from him not being as good as me. Right, so let me turn that down. And let me turn that off so you don't get that. Right. Now, look down here. Right, look down here. So when it... am I going to get killed again? Yeah. Ooh, it just missed me. Oh, right, okay. Right, watch. Right, so it's saying joystick 2. Yeah, and I don't know if he had it in joystick 2. I've got it set up, yeah? But he was saying that the fire button doesn't work, right? So here we go. Look, the fire button's working. Now, I don't know what was the problem. Now, Alt-J, I think, swaps joystick, doesn't it? Yeah. Right. So that's using the keyboard mechanics, yeah? But the fire button does work on the joystick, and I don't know why it didn't work. So, yeah. Now, he also said that the keyboard doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is... I looked into this and I'm going to put it back to how it was. Yeah. I know what I'm doing now. So I'm going to put it back to how it was because it was that. Right, so the changes should disappear out to get up now. Because there we go, it's gone back to how it was. And this is what he was experiencing. This is what he was experiencing on the string, yeah? So we're going to use the keyboard, yeah? So left and right. Yeah, and then up, and then down. Right, I'm hitting S for down, and it's not going down. All right, look, nothing, nada. Now he thought that it was because of the power up, yeah, because he went for the power up, got the power up, but then couldn't go back down. But it's not. Because if I load up VS Code again, don't want that. If I load up VS Code again and go into the keyboard, Remember when we're doing the keyboard? So this is the C16. So we'll wait for the it to catch up. There we go. So I'm going to run it. So S. So S is row 1. Yeah. Bit 765. Bit 5. Yeah. So I just made sure that we was doing it right. So that's A and D, right? So I could use my references. So A was row 1, bit 2, 0, 1, 2, and D was row 2, bit 2, yeah? So going back to the C16 version, here, so we're in here, yeah? Get rid of that. So, right and left. So, there you go, bit 2, right and left. Row 2 for right and row 1 for left. So, I've got right and left right. So, when I come to down, row 1, which is right, and then down, oh, wrong bit. Because we are there. So that's what I did to try. So when we run it again, so F1, so left, right, up, down. So now we've got the down. And there we've got fire. So if I get the power up, there's the power up. So we're back on, and that's all it was. That's all it was. Now, he had some other quirks as well. What was going on? So he's using the keyboard, so we know now that the going down had an issue, yeah? I mean, it's playing all right there. But he says it stopped.
It's very fast moving.
There, it crashed. Now I've not been able to get it to crash.
If you give me a test version here, just for a case. Right, here we go. Oh, I got a little power there. Ah, oh, I like that.
Now,
This is really good this time.
now I'm just wondering if it, because he was so high up, that was causing the issue. So we're going to try it, yeah? Oh, turn the sound off. Right, so he was really high up. So we're going to do the same sort of thing, yeah? So we're going to be high up, and then we're going to try grab... No? Let's try. Right, that's that. Ooh, super bomb. Haha. Oh, it gets really hard when it. Right, let's try that again. So I'm just wondering if it's because it was so high up. Oh, picked that up and then died. We're up there and it's not firing, but it is firing, but it's just not showing it. It's still firing up there. Right. What's red? Oh, Iron Man. So it's not... So it is firing. High up and to the right. Okay, let's do that. Let's get up there. And to the right. Luckily, we don't get killed when they go through the flames. Right. Oh, but I get killed by a meteor. Ha! Oh, that must be an extra shield. Extra shield. Extra life. Well, I'm not going to be able to pick that one up. So I don't know. I mean, it's firing. You just can't see it. So I don't know. I don't know. Because look. So we have a problem that. Right, we have a problem that the fire doesn't seem to be visible all the time. Yeah, because there's a lot of things going on. Yeah, so up there, as soon as we get halfway up, that's it. We don't see it. Even though it's still doing it. But I've not got it to crash. I've not got it to crash. So what I thought was, right, was to see if the firing was an issue on all of them, yeah? So if we go back and do the pet version, wait for it to catch up. There we go. So if we do the pet version, does the pet have bullets that are disappearing? Yeah. And they do. Right, so they do. So we've got a prop. So it's something to do with the drawing. It's got to be the drawing. Let's go back to the C16 version. So we draw. So we're drawing the bullets there. Maybe. So we draw the information. So so this is all happening. This is all happening off screen, yeah? Because we're waiting for the raster. So has the ship collided? We clear the ship. We do the controls. We draw the ship. We do the bullet movement. Then we move the elements, and then we draw the bullets. And then draw the elements. I mean, we've got this thing here. I don't think we need that anymore because we've got a different bullet array. Where's the elements? Draw, draw, draw. It's got to be up the top somewhere. Here we go, draw. So we're drawing the bullets only. See this, we're not doing this anymore. We are not doing this anymore. Because the bullet array is outside, so we shouldn't need to do this anymore. So let's rem the stuff out. Right, so we don't need that. We don't need that. In fact, we don't need all of that. Ah, yeah, we do. We need to do that. We don't need to do that either. Right, so we can turn this off. We don't need to do that. Right, let's see if that helps. Yeah, the code corruption, yeah. We'd have to see, because it is tight. It is tight. There we go. That's looking better. Right, let's go up there. Oop. Now we've got a bit of an issue with the 4x4s. Yeah, we've got a bit of an issue with the 4x4s. Maybe we don't need that or that. Let's have a look. We push it, we load the screen coordinates, and then we pull it. So we'll pull it back. We don't need to test for bullets because there's no longer there. Test for pod, test for the asteroid. Right, that might be right now. I think we was jumping away too early. But I think whoops. I'm wondering if the bullets are getting erased too fast. Do we have a remove the bullets? Hey FaiRLane. Ooh. I wonder if we're removing the bullets too fast. But it definitely won't be in there. So it'll be in the bullet array. Right. Right. Okay. We do the bullet movement there, and then we draw the bullet, but we don't seem to clear out. We don't seem to clear out. So where are we clearing out the bullets? That is a good question. Yeah, I'm just, because we're putting the bullet on the screen, but where are we removing it to move it to the next spot? That's the thing that I'm thinking about, because this is drawing. So we test for an empty space, load the character, place it on the screen, but we don't remove it on the screen. So somewhere else we're removing it. Oh. Is it that? Oops. No, I want to be there, don't I? There we go. Right. So, let's see what's happening. Get rid of aliens. Let's get rid of, in fact, let's get rid of that side altogether. So execute. So that's what's happening, yeah? So what we're doing is when we draw, so we draw the bullet, we put the bullet on the screen. This is where we put the bullet on the screen here, yeah? And then in movement we execute the bullet. We execute the bullet there in movement. So here we are. So we draw the bullet on the screen, and then in bullet movement we clear it out. So it's almost straight away. Almost straight away. So we need to have a way of now the execution works on the timer. So if it doesn't execute, has the timer triggered? Bypass, it comes to here. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. It's still executing the bullet. That is still executing. Right? Right. Has the movement trigger been fired? No, it hasn't. Bypass it. And we still do the movement. So we're moving the bullet on every frame. Right, okay. So now we know what's going on. No more bullets. We need to go to there. We need to come out. Right, so we'll put the clear out back in the execution there. Right. F1. Now that's only going halfway up the screen, isn't it? Well, it's going up to the top of the screen. Now, I wonder if that's a synchronization thing going on there. I wonder if that's a synchronization thing going on. Because, right, so so we're moving the bullet here, which is then erasing it. So we're at the bottom of the screen, we erase it, and then draw the bullet again. But that should be fine. Right, let's go into C64 mode. Let's put some bars on the screen. Right. Where's Myriad? Right, let's put some bars on the screen. Right, so just after in fact, we'll do it. Right, so we'll do it. And then what we'll do is we'll decrement it here. Right. Right, so that's working. That's better. We can see him now. Right, we'll take that. We'll take these out. That's better. Right, they're going to the top of the screen, yeah? Right, they're going to the top of the screen, so let's just make sure we're okay on, say, the pet version. Wait for the extension to catch up. Yeah, there, all the way up. Yeah, they're all the way up. Right, let's go to the C16 version and see if we've fixed it. Oh, too early. Gotta wait for this extension. It's stopping halfway up, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's see if we can get a raster bar going for the C16. That's here, isn't it? So it's going to be this frame colour. Let's get let's get the raster bar going. Right, this is going to be fun. Never done this on a C16. Right. Well, our timing's not showing, is it? Oh, it is. It's at the bottom. Well, that's way off the bottom. That's way down. Right. Where's the raster lining? C16, I've got the raster lines in there. Here we go. No, so are we using the same one? Can't be. Utils. Let's go look for that. Okay, so I think the C16 is different, so Nico, stop doing that. Let's knock it up. Let's see if it creeps up the screen. Has that crept up? Nico Cam. Nico Cam's up there. Did that creep up? There we go. Well, would you believe it? It's doing it now. All the way up to the top, look. Right, so I think we're a bit too high. So if we do 210, oh, broken it. Well, it doesn't like 210. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm wondering if this is sharing with something else. I'm wondering if that's sharing with something else. Yeah, mate. I'm just going to grab the C16 docs. That's the one we're using, isn't it? What was the FF1D? Well, it says current raster. Oh, there's a bit 8 of raster row. Oh, right, we might have to do it in 2s. Might have to do it in 2s. Let's try yours, 205. Let's see. Might be like the Vic, where it's in 2s. No. Doesn't like it. Means it probably doesn't get to it. So now okay, we'll put it to what we had it on 20, didn't we? And 220 stops us doing anything. Right, 200 it is then. Right, 200 it is then. Right, will the stick take these back out? That's interesting. That was very interesting. Okay. Where's the elements? Here we go. Right. I think we're not evaluating or have we got that as a different thing? I am going to do that. Right, I am not going to do that. Okay. That extreme hard mode, yeah. That would have been good. Right, let's go and find this. Let's go and find this. Gotta have it somewhere. Store decrement. Oh, we do have it in there. Oh, it's in its own little routine. Oh, here we go. Storage bullet timer triggered. Branch if not equal to 0. Right. So where we are doing. So we need to, on the initialize timers, we need to do the same thing. to do the same thing. I think it could be this. I think it could be that. The initialization's not going to it. But then again, it still wouldn't be going to it. Yeah. It still wouldn't be going to it. So we need to do the same thing again. In fact, we don't need to do that. We just need to do this. Store. In fact, we don't need to do that because they're still intact. Store that. Timer reset. Timer reset, and the last one is the counter. Right, let's see if that fixes that. There we go. Right. Was there anything else? I've not been able to replicate the crash.
The power of something is really fast. Definitely compared to other Commodore 16 shooters. If you get joystick making this, it's going to be great. So I just feel like we're going to be a bit cramped with keys, a bit tense to zips about.
I have thought about slowing the ship down, to be honest.
It seems to get a bit stuck. When I go up to the top of the screen, I get stuck up there.
Yeah, that's because he couldn't D down. That's because he couldn't go down.
The down button is a bit responsive.
Yeah, we know about that. We fixed that. Yeah, he's using the same emulator used Vice because he was using a different one.
Oh. Shield up.
He was using a different one. If we go back, you'll see that the one he was using. Here we go. This is right. So he was doing a comparison of Myriad compared to the one we've done. So this is the C16 version of Myriad that didn't have Steve's blessing.
The way you see it, it's very different. Okay.
Right, and then he loaded mine,
Right in
and it did that in the emulator that he was using.
okay. Should I try it in Vice?
So I asked him to try it in Vice,
It's very fast moving.
and then it threw a fit there. But I think that was.
That's, if you give me a test version. Okay, that's alright. It's good. It's good. Okay. What's that? That was more of a power down. Right. Oh, when I hit that, though, I seem to just get stuck.
Yeah, because of the down key. So we know about that. So that the down key was the problem. He couldn't get back down.
Stuck up there now, I can't.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. And he was, the only way he was coming down was doing the diagonal down. It is rock hard, isn't it? It is rock hard. I mean, we could slow the meteors down, I suppose.
Yeah, the controls. Generally, the controls seem fine, and occasionally it seems to have a bit of a delay. It seems to be a bit of a. Well, yeah, it's done it again.
Yeah, because he's going down.
On screen, not just when it seems to be particularly bad after you pick the power up, but also while they're on screen. I don't know, it just seems to be a delayed response on these. Plays pretty well though, I think, other than that kind of slight glitch on the controls.
Right. So I think we've nailed. I'm not sure about the crash because he didn't crash it after that, so it could have been just a memory creep. But we've got it to go. I mean, the joystick. I'll tell him that it's joystick 2. I'll tell him it's joystick 2, and to try again and get him to test it again for us. Because we've got it now, because it goes up and down, yeah? And this is down by the keyboard. So that's up and down by the keyboard. And then left up. And I went straight into a meteor, left and right. And now the bullets can be seen all the way up the screen, yeah? So we'll get him to look at it again and get his feedback. But I wanted to do that. I wanted to fix that on stream. So, yeah. Is anybody online? Are you still there? Or have I sent you all to sleep? Is there? Yeah, we need further testing. So what I'm going to do is I'll let me put this in. So I've forgotten what episode this is. Oh, there we go. Episode 37. Let's just do this. Create another branch. Right, I'll put this in the Patreon repo, and what I'll do is I'll create. Oh, I don't know. Do I have a real joystick? Oh yeah, oh yeah, I do. This is a. In fact, I know what you're thinking, mate. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in and see if it'll do it. Now this is going to be an emulator joystick, yeah. I do have another one. I do have another one down there, real one, deep in, and all that jazz. Right, let's fire it up and configure it for the joystick. Right, settings, input, joystick. Let's see, SpeedLink Pro, here we go. Let's try that fella. Right, here we go. Get in there. Die. Die. Come on. Right, so it's working with me, the joystick. Oh. Oh, this is... Right, get going. One more. Oh, Meteor killed me again. Oh, that's not fun. Now, one thing that let's pause this. One thing that Mark did mention was that to activate the shield, got to press the spacebar on the keyboard, and he was talking about, can't you do it with up and fire? Yeah. Yeah. So he was I was thinking up and fire is a bit too common, and I was thinking maybe down and fire at the same time. Yeah, that down and fire would do it. So in the next, yeah, it would trigger too easy going up, because even then I was doing it. But what we can do is we can code that in the next stream, I think. Yeah, I've only got 14 bytes to play with. I don't know how many bytes I've got now. How many bytes have I got now? Ooh, 53. And I think it's... Oh, hang on. 2A70. Oh, 53. That is. Oh, we've gained some bytes. We gained some bytes. Surely we gained some bytes. Yes, we have. Because we only had 14. We've got some bytes. We gained some. Oh, I took that bullet mechanism out, didn't I? Yeah. We got some bytes to play with. We might be able to do it. So in the next stream, we will tackle, down and fire to activate the shield, and we'll try that out. Hey, Faze. And then we will officially, because look what I've done, officially, where is it? There it is. We will officially start the BBC Micro version. Right, so I'm going to have to refresh the code because we've just changed the code. This is not the same directory as everything else, right? This is a completely different directory. Is there a limit on the number of enemies? Yes, there is a limit on the number of enemies depending on which version you're playing, because the VIC-20 doesn't have as much memory. So I think we halved the number of enemies on the VIC. I think we have 50. You've got a maximum of 50 enemies on the screen at the same time with the VIC. But all the other systems, the PET 64, C16 128, all have 100 maximum on the screen. Yeah. Was it 50 on the C16 as well? Let's have a look. Just shows you. Bad guys. Oh, that's not in storage, that's in constants, isn't it? Number of rows. Bad guys, here we go. Yes, 50. You were right, Saucy. 50 for the C16. No, you're right. It was 50. So we have 50 for the VIC-20 and the C16 because they have 8 and 12k respectively. But the VIC has more than 8, to be honest. It's like 30. No, it has 5 to start with, so that's 13. But the C16 only has 12. But quite a lot of that's taken up by screen and memory and stuff like that. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll do the joystick and down. Now I've got the proper joystick. We'll do the joystick and down to activate the shield. Yeah. And then we're going to start on the Beeb version. So I've got it all set up. I have forgotten. Ah, there it is. There it is. So we can build current. We can build current ASM. Now it's going to fail. Yeah, it's going to fail. There you go. Ooh, that's because it's this one here. Kick assemble BBC source. All right. So there we go. Kick assemble. Now it will fail because there we go. It's failed because I need to change. We need to change a few things in the task because we've got a new version of the kick assembler, I think. In fact, let me do that now. Let's try that now. Oh, it's still not finding the kickers. Could not find or load the class. Right, I'll sort that out. For some reason it's not finding it. Strange. Oh, I changed the wrong one, didn't I? That's the Linux one I changed. This one. B.ASM. Oh, what's going on? I'll figure it out. It's having fits. Let's get rid of that. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's not finding the right. I'll figure it out. I'll get it working. But we're going to start the BBC next time. I have no idea why this is not working. Because that does exist. Desktop, C64, kick assembler. Oh, hang on. Ha! Yes, it doesn't exist. So I'm wanting that one. That one. Let's try, see if that works now. There we go. Right. So we've got it to work. Now it's erroring because we've got to do all the things. There we go. At least it's now doing it. Alright, well, thank you very much. This was an impromptu 3-hour stream. Thank you for joining me, and I'll put the new PyBot in Discord for the patrons. I'll zip it up and put it in Discord. And I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.